Now to our Sunday special report. Osteogenesis imperfecta is a genetic disorder that causes imperfect bone formation, and those with the condition are usually small in stature with brittle bones. Fearful of dealing with the outside world, some sufferers withdraw into themselves. But a 123-centimeter tall taxi driver in central Taiwan, Cheng Chien-chih, is proving to everybody that even with the condition, you can still function in society.
明是一言堂。
哦，明是一言堂哦。
系啊。
现在喺廣播堂。
系啊。
哦。
跟我一樣都是叫建制。
The arrival of the diminutive Chen Chien-chih at the taxi waiting line at Yunlin's high-speed rail station causes quite a stir. Though Cheng is only 123 centimeters tall, his colleagues have a special Taiwanese nickname for him, 190. 190 is the favorite of his fellow drivers, and he likes to tell jokes to make light of his unusual body shape.
他就停住了，他不敢上我的车。
One passenger just stopped and wouldn't get in my car, asking if I was really gonna drive. He asked how I was able to drive such a big car and if I should maybe drive a smaller one.
It was in junior high school when Chen Chien-chih started to realize he was different from his fellow students. He frequently suffered broken bones and watched the height difference between him and his classmates grow wider and wider. Later, during a checkup at a hospital, he was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder called Osteogenesis imperfecta, which makes one's bones significantly more brittle than normal. There are some misconceptions that the disorder is contagious or that those suffering from it are mentally impaired. Neither is the case.
他们聚在一起，共同成立了中华玻璃娃娃社会关怀协会和玻璃娃娃剧团，同时也找来了官员助阵，希望能够换来社会大众正常的对待和关怀。
According to the Taiwan Osteogenesis Imperfecta Association, there are around 2,000 people in Taiwan who have the rare condition. The biggest difficulties encountered by those with the condition are finding a job after graduation and finding a life partner.
大部分成年后的也有很多是。
After reaching a certain age, those with the disease have trouble finding a regular boyfriend or girlfriend. On looks alone, the fact that they sit in a wheelchair means that they are at a relative disadvantage when it comes to the marriage market, and the ratio of those with the disorder that are married is lower than average.
Bye bye. Bye.
Chen Chien-chih makes every effort to pick up his kids from school every afternoon. He says the 10 minutes during the car ride back to his house is some of the most valuable time he has to spend with his children.
有些同学会害怕抽血吗？
是怕看到人家正在抽。
Cheng and his wife, Hsu Tzu-kuang, were college classmates. At the beginning of their relationship, Cheng, like others with his condition, ran into plenty of problems because of his height. Shu's mother and father even went to the university to get them to break up. It was only after they married that Shu's relatives started to come around to their choice.
Being short is a relative thing. For example, if you were in space and saw me standing next to the tallest person on Earth, you wouldn't be able to see any difference. So I don't need to pay attention to that idea that I might be small in the eyes of others. What I'm more concerned about are my own feelings, and in that I'm just like a normal person.
With that positive attitude, Cheng suddenly came up with an idea last year and went to Taoyuan to find Yang Chih-yu, who specializes in customizing cars for handicapped individuals. Cheng's plan was to make a taxi 2 meters tall.
我看他四肢都好好的嘛，我就跟他说，你应该跟正常人一样的开化。
I saw his arms and legs were all in good shape and figured he could drive just like a normal person, which would be the best option. I helped him raise his seat and move the brake and gas pedals up so he could drive better.
Longer pedals and a thicker seat let Chen Chien-chih drive like anyone else and also let him begin a new career as a taxi driver. His taxi is itself designed to accommodate those in wheelchairs. Many of the handicapped individuals that ride in Cheng's taxi are regular customers. They feel at ease chatting with Cheng, who has an infectious optimism.
My condition is relatively severe compared to others with my disorder. Those in my position often aren't able to go outside and can only stay at home, in the hospital, or at school. But what I've been able to do with Cheng Chien-chih is to meet a lot of people, and to get outdoors like him.
我很喜欢服务别人。
I like to work for others, and if others are happy after I've worked for them, I'm also happy. When you're so happy every day at work, you don't feel that 16 hours is that long at all.
No longer bound by his physical size, Cheng Chien-chih says that driving a taxi is what makes him happiest. Cheng's outlook is like the 190 centimeters in his nickname, bigger than life.